I have one of those here. That's the latest version. So this one, and this is actually a play. This is a play. This is not in the novel form, and that will also do. So if you're reading a play. Hi everyone, how are you? Are you doing great? I know that you are having a great day today. So today what we are going to do, we are going to discuss something really good through which you can improve your English, something that is going to, interest you a lot. And that is, do you have a favorite novel? Any favorite novel, any favorite book? Do you have it? You must have had some kind of favorite novel or book at least at some point in your life, right? Even if you are too busy with your work, you must have some kind of book that is really dear to you. It can be a novel, it can be a magazine that you particularly liked reading, anything that you loved. It is. I know you're thinking about that right now, aren't you? And today, that is what we are going to do. We are going to improve our English by reading our favorite book. Our favorite book, yes. And that is an awesome way to improve our English. Why? Because we are doing something that is going to give us some relaxation, some pleasure. So we are relaxing, we are having some me time, we are being happy by doing something that we love, and we are also improving our English as a bonus. Isn't it great? That is great. So do you want to know how you can improve your English by reading your favorite book? Okay, then let's begin this video. See, think about your favorite book right now. Just close your eyes for a second and think about it. Did it bring a smile on your face? I'm sure it must have brought a smile on your face, because I can remember the days I used to be so excited about this particular series, and I used to wait for days and days when the new novel was about to be released. So I know that when you are a child, when you're a student, at that time we get a lot of time to read and all that. Even if it's a magazine that, for which you wait every month, that is great. That is great. So it can even be a magazine. It's okay. Now, one thing is that your book should be in English. Your novel must be in English. Your book must be in English. Whatever you're reading, you must read it in English. If you can get an English version, for example, there are a lot of magazines which come in Hindi version and English version too. So try to pick up the English version, okay? If English version is available, bravo. Just go for English version, that's it. Otherwise, now what you can do is take something that is in English language. Because we are improving our English, so it's important our content to be in English. So I'm going to tell you about my favorite book first. My favorite book is actually Harry Potter series, Harry Potter novel series. I have one of those here. That's the latest version. So this one, and this is actually a play. This is a play. This is not in the novel form, and that will also do. So if you're reading a play, a poem, magazine, novel, any book, it will do. It should be a book with English content. Mine is Harry Potter, and what's yours? Do tell me in the comment box below. Comment and tell me. I'm excited to know your answer. So this is my favorite novel, and there's one more. I'm gonna tell you one more fiction. That's this. I remember people going crazy, behind these two novel series, Twilight and Harry Potter. These two were, limelight of every book event, every book fair that I went to when I was in school. These two novels, they were so famous at that time, Harry Potter and Twilight. They were used to like rule the world of fiction, bestsellers, and they are my favorite. So if I have to choose one, I'll go with Harry Potter, because yeah, that occupies a special place in my heart. Now, what you have to do in order to learn English with your favorite book? See, take your favorite book and read it for 15 minutes at least. At least. I'll say give 15 to 20 minutes. That is enough. Just 15 to 20 minutes, because if you're not getting any time, if your schedule is tight and you really don't have that much time to spare, I think 15 and 20 minutes is something very easy that we can take out from our schedule. If I say read it for an hour, it's going to be a huge thing, because an hour is such a long time period, and to take out 1 hour from your whole schedule could be problematic. But taking out just 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I think that's really easy. And we can do that. At least we can do that for ourselves, can't we? Yes, we can. So just take out 15 to 20 minutes and read your favorite book daily. Daily. Do it for 30 days continuously. And please don't skip a day in between. Do not skip any day in between. Do it for 30 days. Take it as a challenge. Just 15 minutes for yourself each day. And that is your favorite novel. What will happen is, if you take your favorite book up, you will be really excited to follow up with this challenge. If you take something that doesn't excite you, that's new to you, you might not be interested in that particular book that you took, the new book, and you lose interest, and hence you'll also lose interest in this challenge. You will not follow up with the challenge. You will say, okay, I'm not reading it today, let it go, it's okay. If I don't read it for one day, what's gonna happen? That will be your attitude. But this book is your favorite book. That means it's automatically gonna motivate you to read it daily. It will be really easy for you to follow this habit or follow the schedule that you're making of reading this book for 15 minutes daily. That's the motive behind taking your favorite novel, favorite book. So when you read a book, reading a book helps us improve our vocabulary a lot. And when we are reading, we are interacting with language in passive form. So passive form, why? Because we are reading, we are consuming content. But in this form, when we are reading, we are consuming content, we are not particularly looking at any grammar points, any language points. We are not focusing on learning it as English. We are just doing it for our own happiness. And when we are doing it with a relaxed mind, what happens is we pick up vocabulary unconsciously. So we pick up some vocabulary, we pick up some sentences, we pick up how language is working naturally, because when we are reading a book that uses quite natural language, how language is actually used, English language is used, rather than your subject books or your grammar books. So subject books or grammar books, they are very focused, particular, they have example sentences, and the language is quite structured as a subject, it's quite formal there. But in books, you will find quite natural language which is used. So you are going to interact with English language, natural language. And if you develop reading a novel, any book for 15 minutes as your habit, it will help you in the long run to speak better English, to speak good English, because when you're consuming good content, you will also produce good content. So production here means speaking English. Consuming is the content that you are taking, production is the speaking task that you do, speaking English. So whatever you're creating, creation is your speaking. So your creation will also be much better when you are consuming great content, good content, rich content. And rich content is when you read good vocabulary which is used in novels and all that. So daily you are interacting with the language. It is going to build on your language a lot naturally without doing any extra efforts. So I'm not saying just read books and everything will happen, but no, that cannot happen. But reading books can actually make a huge difference in your language learning. They can bring about a huge difference. So take up your favorite novel and read it for 15 minutes daily. Do this for 30 days and then see the improvement in yourself. You will feel much more comfortable with this language, that is English. So I hope that you like the video. Please like the channel, share this video with your friends and subscribe it if you're new here. I'm Shivangi and I'm gonna meet you next time with a new video and a new topic. Till then, take care, keep reading, and bye.